Welcome back to my channel. I want to start off by saying thank you to everyone who has watched my videos. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. And thank you to everyone who has commented on my videos. You don't even have to, and you do, and I really appreciate you. I thank each and every last one of you for the support. Every woman who is actually going through what I'm going through or trying to conceive, I pray for you. I'm sending out all of my prayer dust because I know how it is to want a baby so bad and you just feel like it is just not in reach. So sending baby dust your way and prayers, and good luck with everything. Of course, now it's update time. I at this moment am 10 weeks and 2 days. I know. I think I last updated at 5 weeks, so I'm a little behind. I just felt like I really didn't need to update much because most of my symptoms had not changed. I know my last update was about my subchorionic hemorrhage, and I'm actually going to get into that in a minute. But other than that, it's just the same old symptoms, and I will get into those in a moment as well because some of those had actually changed a little. So, yeah. My subchorionic hemorrhage, it has actually gone away. Praise God. It has gone away. I actually went to my 8-week appointment and they did an ultrasound, saw the baby, saw the heartbeat. And of course, I was extremely nervous, shaking. And they were like, oh, the baby looks good. I mean, it looks so healthy, and you were measuring it at 8 weeks. So I was like, really? And oh, here's my ultrasound picture. I'm going to try to cover up some of my personal information, but here is the baby. As you can see, it's a little bit of a glare, but and that is the yolk sac. I know it looked like twins. My husband, who is a twin, thought it was like twins in there. And I'm like, no. It would have been great though. We would have taken twins. But I'm trying to not get the glare. But there's the baby. And here's the other ultrasound too. I know these things have so much of a glare on them, but yeah, I'm trying to get it to where you can see it. I may just take a picture at the end. Can't see it that good, sorry. But yeah, that's the baby. And they said the baby looked fine, everything looked good. So I was like, okay, cool, you know. So I asked about the subchorionic hemorrhage, and they were like, oh, I don't see any bleeding around the baby. So if you are bleeding at all, it's just like the ending of it. And at that moment, I was probably bleeding like spotting brown. And it really wasn't like a heavy flow, just like spotting, you know, of brown. And a couple of days after that, it was like a little bit of pink streaks or whatever, but it was mainly brown. So, and I thought going into this appointment, it was going to be not great news. When I went to the appointment, she gave me such great news. I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. Everything is fine. Worried. I actually stopped spotting in week 9. And so I think I've spotted again. Yeah, just only in week 9. I'm in week 10 now. Again, I'm 10 weeks and 2 days. So I haven't seen any spotting at all. So that is pretty good. I'm just keeping an eye on that. Nausea. Oh my God. I have not thrown up, but the urge is so strong. It is so bad. And first thing in the morning is when I am like very nauseous, and in the middle of the night. At this moment, I'm having like frequent bathroom breaks, constantly running into the restroom, every 2 hours going to the bathroom. And if I did not have a late dinner, which I prefer not to have a late dinner due because of the indigestion and acid reflux, I just don't eat that late. So what if dinner is around 6:30, and then I go to sleep. If I wake up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning to go to the restroom, I am having hunger pains that are so intense that I cannot go back to sleep, and my stomach is growling. My mouth is starting to water. I feel like I'm going to vomit. I'm tossing and turning. It is just bad. So I have to keep Ritz crackers and a bottle of water on my nightstand. And I have to eat on a few of those just to make myself feel better. Because if I don't, I'm going to feel sick. Physically sick. And that's another thing. I have cravings for certain things. And when I get it, I don't want to eat it anymore. I'm not, I'm like, that just was not good to me. And also, I get full so fast. I will start eating something, next thing you know, I'm just like, ugh, pushing the plate away. I'm not even full anymore. I'm not even hungry anymore. I'm just not even hungry. I'm just not even, no, I don't even want that anymore. And I'm just like, how was I just starving? And then all of a sudden I start eating and I'm full. Then it's just foods that I want. I eat them and I don't like them. And it's crazy. And I'm just like, this pregnancy is the same like my son, but it has ways of it just being completely different. With my son, I wanted salty foods. I wanted not so sweet foods, and this pregnancy is the same way. I'm not craving sweet things. Sweet things are actually not agreeing with me. If something is sweet, I'm just like, oh, I feel sick. Something that's salty like French fries and popcorn, I'm just all for it. Like, just give it to me. I can't get enough of it. But if it's sweet, I'm just like, ugh, I'm not here for it. So that is another thing I'm noticing too. And of course, I've heard that when you are craving sweet things, you're having a girl. When you're having the salty things, you're having a boy. So I don't know. And I don't care what I'm having. That may sound crazy. I know some people like, well, if you have a boy, I'm sure you naturally want a girl. I don't care. I just want a healthy baby. Seriously. Sleeping. I want to nap all day, but at night I sleep maybe 5 hours. And it's not even because of the naps, it's just because my sleep just keeps getting broken. Like, I'm just tossing and I'm turning, I'm using the restroom. It's just constant. And again, I am not complaining. This is just some of the things that I've just noticed as far as symptoms in my pregnancy. It's not complaining. It's I welcome any symptom that I have with this pregnancy because I have wanted this baby for a while. And this is definitely something that I will accept in any way, but it's just letting others know what I am experiencing. I just wanted to put that in there. And I feel tired. I'm needing naps like at 5 weeks. I think 5 weeks was probably 5 and 6 weeks was kind of rough. And 7, I was extremely tired. I think right now I'm still tired, but it's not as bad. But some days are worse than others. And I can tell that, okay, today is going to be a day where I just nap the entire day because I feel just that tired. So, yeah, I just feel like my body just needs to just get it together, recuperate, just because I just feel like I can't stay awake. So, yeah, night sweats. I'm having some serious night sweats. I wake up in the middle of the night and I am throwing covers off. My face is oily. I'm sweating. And I'm hot. Like, I'm so hot. But then I get cold very fast. I go to bed cold, but I wake up in the middle of the night just hot. Another thing that I noticed too is acne. Starting to get acne spots on my forehead, on my cheeks. Of course, those are moles, but just acne. And I had that same thing with my son too. I actually got it all on my face, on my chest, on my back. I got it everywhere with him. So acne is another thing I'm starting to notice too as well. My boobs hurt, of course, again, when I take off my bra. Sorry, TMI. That is like a little uncomfortable, but it's starting to get a little better. So it's not as bad, but yeah, they still hurt. And this is really TMI. Constipation. I have good moments with that, and then I have, well, not good moments with constipation, but I have good moments with bowel movements, and then I have constipation where it's just like, oh my God, that was very painful. So yeah, I'm trying to eat more things that help me release easier, because I don't want that. I was constipated with my son, and that was so uncomfortable. Oh yeah, sharp pains. The stretching feeling. I'm having stretching to where I am, I don't know if it's just my uterus growing. I know on Monday, on Monday, I was 9 weeks and 6 days. I had such strong stretching pain. It was so intense. It was in my back. It was in my pelvic area. It was just everywhere. And I was like, wait, what is this? So, of course, I'm starting to freak out. So I'm thinking, I don't want to be having a miscarriage, and I'm just about to go into 10 weeks, but I wasn't bleeding. So I was just freaking out. I was scared. I was nervous. I didn't know what to think. So I don't know. I'm guessing it was because my uterus is growing. I'm hoping that was it, and I'm praying to God it's not complications or anything, but it was just freaking me out. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I will give an update soon, probably about another 2 weeks, because I'm going for my MT scan on the 18th, April 18th. I'm going for my NT scan to see if the baby has Down syndrome, all that good stuff. They were actually telling me I could find out my gender, the gender, this week, but that's $250. I was like, it's okay. It's all right. I thought about it, but I'm going to just wait to see what the NT scan comes back as, and then if we have to, we have to. But, yeah. I'm just going to wait to find out what the gender is, but I will chat back in about 2 weeks. I thank you all so much for tuning in and watching my videos. You have been amazing. Thank you so much. Bye.